You said you were supposed to help me. What the hell is this?
이겨준다는 말은 안 했어요.
We never promised to win said fights. What? That's crazy. We said we'd fight for you. We didn't say we would win. Still not fully full screen. All right. Also, I don't know who the hell this is on the cover screen, whatchamacallem. But I would like to know. You know, we can just ignore the effing huge arrow chain kind of piercing their abdomen. And just look at the face card. I would like to get to know them better. Not the stomach again. I know. Face the sin, save the ego. Oh. Ew.
이제 알았어? 뛰어봤자 벼룩이라는 걸.
There we go. There we go. The world is at peace now. You can't run from us. Who's trying to run? Oh, me. You dare interrupt me just as I was engraving the... Ooh. You must be out of your...
엄밀히 따져보면 스승님이 하려는 게 도시의 금기는 아니더라.
What our master has planned apparently isn't one of the city's taboos. We got a wolf and a lion. All I know is both wolf and lion sound kind of hot. Just saying.
아무도 시도할 생각조차 못했던
It's just the
그런
kind of thing
일이라고
that
해야 하나?
no one has ever dared to consider. You catch my drift? Huh?
어라?
Ora?
근데 이 녀석
Look at what?
그 사이에 머리를 갈아 끼웠군.
Oh?
원래
Panther?
당신 같은 자들은 준비성조차
You
철저한.
managed to get a different head in so fast? Do people like you always come prepared? Chat! Do you see this man's hand? Good golly! Look at this man's hand! Like everything else is so smooth, and then they just said, how about we give Panther the most effing noticeable hand veins to exist? Golly! Hey, yo, I got a clock for a head? Do I not get hand veins?
What do you mean by that?
You've conditioned me? Just wait till I get the... You'll be no match for my...
아무래도 저 대가리엔 입까지는 없는 모양인데?
That's lion? I guess that new noggin doesn't come with a mouth, huh? New noggin? So did I lose my head? Damn, that's crazy.
째깍거리는 소리만
Oh,
들리네.
okay, Wolf. I see you.
속에서는 비명이라도 지르는 걸까?
Ticking is all I can hear. You think they're screaming on the inside? Whoa, me? Well, since you're asking, why, yes. I am constantly in a state of existential thoughts and voices, and there's a lot going on up here in the noggin. So, like, I actually appreciate you asking. No one ever really does sometimes. Oh. Did they just stab me in my clock?
째깍대는 소리가
Ticking
빨라지는
faster,
걸 보니
so I guess they can feel
아파하기는 하나 봐.
pain. Hey, yo, I didn't give consent for that. Damn it. Why am I being attacked? Oh my god, that's what I ask my chat every day. They're just like me for real, for real. Not good. Memories are dissolving already. Oh my god, it really is. The was done too quick.
뭐야? 이젠 잠잠하네.
Oh yeah,
그럼 슬슬 끝내자.
they've gone quiet already. Hey yo, my ticking stopped.
늑대, 여긴 누구도 오지 않고
This is a place
누구도
no
볼 수
one
없는
visits,
곳이야.
and somewhere none can
그리
see.
급해?
What's the hurry? What, the forest?
우린 가르침을 따라야 해.
We must
시간을
follow her
끌어서는 안
teaching.
되니까.
We can't drag on any longer. Man, I don't know what's going on. All I know is that they're like attacking me in my clock parts, and I don't appreciate it. Like, I think I might be dying or something.
그렇지만 우리가
This is a
살면서
moment of a
언제 이런
lifetime.
녀석을
We're not gonna get a
죽여보겠어.
second chance to kill someone of this caliber. Oh my gosh, caliber. Was I important?
사자, 너는 일을 할 때 너무
You have a
감정적.
tendency to grow too
돈
emotional
버튼
during your
구분하면
jobs.
좋겠군.
I hope you show some discretion.
얼굴을 보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 됐어.
It's a shame.
당신의 별이
I wanted
어디
to have a look at
있는지
your face.
알려주지
I
않겠지.
reckon you won't tell us where your star is, right? My star? Is that where I keep my face? It's not every day one gets to kill a clock. Why are we killing clocks around here? Can't a clock just live a clock life? Like hell I am. I'm taking location to the grave with damn it. Where was supposed to be again? My memories are escaping me too quickly. That's crazy. That's kind of wild. I'm gonna take this secret to the grave with me. Ah, damn, what was the secret again?
그렇군.
I mean, same
일이
thing.
없었지.
If it works, it works. Right. No mouth.
자연히 그것을
Which in
찾을
turn
방법.
means
이자에게서
we won't
얻을
learn
수
how to
없겠군.
acquire it from this person.
그럼 이제 끝내도 돼?
Can I end them now?
그래.
Oh?
이거 무슨 소리야?
Oh?
표범.
Did you allow
설마
yourself to be
뒤에다가
tracked?
추적자들을 달고 온 거야?
Is that an engine revving?
아니, 쫓아올 자는
No,
아무도 없었어.
there was no one that could have
짐승일
pursued
확률은
me. Perhaps a wild animal? What kind of animal sounds like that?
짐승 소리가 아니야.
This is not
이건
the sound a beast would make. It's
버스.
a bus. Wow, where'd you come from? Limbus.
저런 게 어떻게 여기까지 굴러들어왔지?
How did it even end up here?
조난당한 버스인가 본데?
Must have taken a wrong turn. Is this like the Astral
그를
Express?
잘못된 죄값은 생각보다 무거울 테.
The price they'll pay for taking the wrong road will be heavier than they expect. Oh! Hey, yo, did I just hit Lion with a bus? Well, I didn't hit it. I'm dying on the ground.
사자가
It bested Lion's strength? Well, it is a bus. Is that how we fight around here? We just hit people with cars?
여전히 내 눈이 틀림없다면
Ooh!
당신은 영광의
Hello?
항구이겠지.
If my eyes are still right, then you will reach the harbor of glory. Who are you? The nameplate says Faust?
어두운 숲에서 길을 잃었군요.
You've lost your way in a dark forest. Y'all know how I feel about the white hair characters with the pretty eyes. I'm sorry. What?
하지만 당신은 두렵지 않았어요. 왜일까요?
Yet you were not overcome with fear. Why is that? Well, I'm a clock. That's... I could simply lift my head to find the star.
그래요.
That's right.
이제 그 형상을 되뇌면서 제가 하는 말을
Now repeat
마음으로 외치세요.
with the heart what I tell you aloud as you remind yourself of that image.
너의 별을
Follow
따라가거라.
your star. That's so poetic. Follow your star. At that moment, ooh, the sound effects. Are we resetting the clock? I felt a sudden thump in my head, followed by the sting of several chains penetrating my chest. Oh. Ooh. That kind of sounded like it hurted. The chains are coming out. They're coming out of my head and going into people?
걱정하지 마세요. 정말
Relax.
심장을 못 쓰게 된 게
Though it
아니니까.
may feel otherwise, your heart is still functional.
이것으로 계약은 완료되었습니다.
With this, the pact has been sealed. Damn. See, this is why you can't just go repeating random things that you hear. Like, guaranteed always gets you in a pack. That being said, I guess we were dying.
단테, 이제 저희는
Dante,
당신의 시간에
from this day
귀속되었습니다.
forth, we are bound to your time. Oh, also sinner number 2. Oh, bound to your time. Oh my god. Oh, I'm Dante. What are you... Like Dante's Inferno? Dante? Because Faust is also from literature, isn't it?
이제 저희의 심장이 멎고 뛰면 당신의 시각이 어디
The beating
위치하는지에
of our
따라
hearts
달렸습니다.
now depends on where your hands fall. Hey, yo, that's kind of crazy. What? What kind of responsibility did you just give my clock?
잘 부탁드려요.
I hope you'll make a fine leader. Leader? What do you mean, leader? Leader of what? R? Okay, the sound design in this game, pretty good.
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
Ooh, Ishmael, Is that really everything? Sinner number 8.
사과 한 알이 떨어졌어.
A single apple has fallen. Oh, sinner number 1.
이 사람은 아직도 이상한 소리만 하네.
This guy's still not making any sense. Okay, but I really like how fluffy her hair is. Her hair is so fluffy. Look at her little bow.
찌뿌둥해.
Hey,
이제
yo.
움직여도 되는 거지?
The wait was killing me. Finally some action now? Hello? Rodion?
뭐 몸을 풀어보는 것도 나쁘진 않겠지.
I guess we could use a little warm-up. Hello, Gregor? Oh, golly. Good lord. It's so high definition, chat. Like, wow. I think this one wins. The other guy, we had like a couple veins in the head, but this one's like going all the way down the arm.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는 저것은 뭐지? 우리의
Audis?
마지막 대원이 될 자인가?
What is that wretch miserably breathing on the ground? Are they to be the newest addition to the team? Hey, yo, you talking about me? Am I literally on the ground right now, just kind of twitching, just like, and they're just like, leader, you are our new leader, and I'm just like, please, please help me. Also, she's also pretty. What the heck? I like her little earrings. Okay. I like the diversity in designs right now.
말 조심하는 게
You
좋을
might
걸.
want to watch your
우리
words.
상사가 될
I heard
건데.
that's our soon-to-be boss.
습격은 순식간이었을 텐데.
Do y'all just pick up bosses off the
닉케
ground
머리를
like this?
숨겼군요.
The attack must have happened in an instant. I'm impressed you managed to hide your head. Who are you people? And what's up with this bus? Is my clock on? I feel.
우리는 당신을 돕기 위해 찾아온 정의의 사자들이고
We are bearers of
이건
justice.
원하는
We have
곳은
come to
어디든 갈
aid
수
you.
있는 마술 버스죠.
And this is the magical bus that takes us wherever we wish to go. Oh my god, it really is the magical bus. That's crazy. Justice bus. I don't. Also, yeah. I guess they do speak clock. I was like, how are we communicating right now?
그런 대답을 바라는 거 아니었어요?
Wasn't
그렇게
that what you
생각하는
expected to
쪽이
hear?
마음 편할 테니.
Either way, you're better off believing us to be your saviors. This is how you end up in some tomfoolery that you don't like always sign up for. You just get saved by random people, and then you're just like, now you have a debt, and you're just like, damn. I guess I effing do.
시간도 없고 유리한 상황도 아니니까.
We're racing against time,
천천히.
and the situation
하지만 한 번만
isn't in our
설명하죠.
favor. So let me explain this once. After some time passed, we're racing against time. Now let me give you a blurb TLDR real quick and have time pass. So, if I'm not mistaken here, and I do as you've said, those total strangers will fight for me?
맞아요. 당신이
Correct.
올바르게 명령을
So long as you
내린다면요.
give them the right orders. Alright. So, we'll kill these arrogant vandals dead. Hey, Hey, yo. You know what? I guess they did try to kill you. So I suppose it is understandable that the first thing you would do with your newfound power would to be, all right, we're gonna F him up. Then I'll go back to where I was. And can you not remember? What was I doing? Where was I when I did that? I feel you. I feel you to my core right now, sir. It's crazy out here. You can't even get vengeance properly. Something extremely important was upon me. Something I shouldn't forget.
진정해요.
Calm down.
그 머리로
It's
기억이
only
온전합니다.
natural to happen with your current head.
지금은 눈앞에 놓인 전투에 집중하죠,
You should
단테.
focus on the struggle at hand, Dante. Pardon.
뭐라고 불러야 할지.
I'm not sure how I should address you. I guess you can just call me Clock.
시계 지휘관님,
Would Commander Clock
전투 명령을
suffice?
내려주십시오.
In any case, we await your orders. Hey, yo. Commander Clock, that's a new one.
뭘 명령까지야. 각계전투밖에 답이 없지 않나?
Gregor. That voice. Do we really need orders? Seems like going one-on-one is the only way.
저기요.
뭘 쑥덕대고 있는 거야? 다 으스러뜨리면 그만이잖아.
Heathcliff. Quit running off your mouth. We just need to crush them all? Okay, Heathcliff. I see you with the baseball bat. Are these like all literature characters?
최선을 다해 주세요, 단테.
Please do your best, Dante. There's no two ways about it, I suppose. Can I... Holding down doesn't... Can I not read the skills? Well, I'm just gonna follow the line. That's going up, right?
좋아, 간다.
Ooh. Ooh, the slide? Okay. Oh, she got hurt. Her face is bleeding. Hey, yo, girlie, are you okay? Are y'all good? Oh, she's bleeding now, too. Ah! Now, please issue a command. Wait, you want me to do this on my own? I can't do this on my own. If I was losing with the tutorial, then like how the heck am I supposed to do this on my own? You know what? Oh. Yeah, I think that'll work.
좋아, 간다.
Oh damn. Okay, you know what? I think the bad guys are just too strong. I think I was set up. I think I was set up for disaster. Look at their HP and look at mine. What the heck? I haven't even sneezed on them. I'm fighting in-game bosses. What is this? Can we surrender? I think if we surrender, I'm gonna lose my head again. I think I started from up last time. Let's start from down this time. Da, 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 da.
좋아, 간다.
Oh. Oh, Jesus. Zigzag maneuver. It works with gators, I heard. Oh, gosh. Hey, yo. Gregor, was that your arm? Did I just lose the tutorial?
이해가 되지 않는군.
That's crazy.
이런 것들에게 사자가 당했다고.
I don't get it. This is what lions struggled against.
잠깐만.
Hold up. Wait, stop. It was a joke. It was a prank. We didn't mean to hit you with the bus.
방금까지 싸웠던 사람이 말하긴
I know this is kind of weird
이건
coming from
대화로 풀 수
someone
있는-
you were just fighting, but I'm pretty sure we can talk this up. They really had to stab the one that I like the most, huh? They would. Ah, it's Lucian all over again. I need to keep my mouth shut.
이건
This
이상적이지 않소.
is unideal.
처음부터 말이 안
I
되는
knew it
싸움이라고
was a
생각했는데
ridiculous idea to put up a fight against them. Man, you're telling me. Ain't no way. So in NIKKE, we lose one person. Here, we're just gonna lose the whole squad that we just met. That's crazy.
다들 장난해? 난 시작도.
Are y'all kidding? I haven't even. Oh, wait. What? Hey, yo. Eesh. What the hell is going on? You said you'll fight in my steed. Oh. Hey, yo, Commander Clocky. I don't know if that's the attitude you should have for people that, like, went under your command voluntarily. You said you were supposed to help me. What the hell is this?
이겨준다는 말은 안 했어요.
We never promised to win said fights? What? That's crazy. We said we'd fight for you. We didn't say we would win. What?
그리고 저만 남았네요.
And it seems that I'm the only survivor. What? And we're about to lose her. Okay. So you were waiting for this? Am I about to activate some clocky reset powers? You have some hidden card up your sleeve, right?
비장의
Not
수라기보단
necessarily a
그쵸.
trump. No. Rather,
별을 따라가는 거죠.
ain't no way. She really left me with this wild ass riddle and then gets stabbed. It's about following the star. What does that mean? Oh. like that.
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가?
What is this?
썩
Some
유쾌하진
kind of
않군.
suicidal performance? Not the funnest lives to end. What am I supposed to do? You're telling me. They jumped in triumphantly, only to die like flies. I'm not gonna lie. As messed up as the situation is, the writing. The writing's pretty good. What the hell is this? God, I can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what she said. Is this how I die?
뱀에게 전해라, 거짓 사자.
Oh, who is that? Tell the serpent this, boss lion.
이건 막을 수 없는 흐름이라고.
This flow cannot be stopped. Hey, yo. Sir with the red eyes, where did you come from? Who's the false lion? This one? Also, I can't tell if he murdered us or if he's just like standing in the back watching it. Oh. Hey, yo. Red? But why? Oh, is he attacking them? Oh. Hey, yo. Where were you like 30 seconds ago?
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나?
Do you know why I only dismembered those two? Hello? Sir, what is that on your hand? Hey, yo, I think he needs some milk. He be looking a little pale. He seems so sad. Here.
그래야 사지 멀쩡한
Because
네가
at
저들을
least
데리고
one of you needs to be able to
이곳을
carry the
벗어날
rest
테니까.
out of here. What? Leave one alive so it can carry the rest?
달아난 팔과 다리를 대체해 줄 놈이
And
너밖에 없으니.
you're the only one left to offer them any help.
붉은 시선.
The red gaze. I know, I thought of Enichiro too. I was like, is that why Cindy left only one?
그렇게 노려보지 마.
Don't glare at me like
이놈들이
that.
해놓은 짓에 비하면
This is nothing compared to what
별것도
you
아니잖아.
did. Again, where were you like 30 seconds ago?
그 정도 부상이면
With wounds like those,
충분히 할 일을
I'm
했다고
sure your boss
생각할
will
거다.
recognize that you did your part.
훈장처럼 여기라고.
Consider them a medal of honor. Okay, so our squad got effed up, and then this guy came in and started attacking the other ones, but then left one like spared so it can like drag the others out. And because of how much damage they took, it'll be a possible acceptable excuse for their boss that they did whatever they came to do. Okay, but like how does that help us? Why did we spare them? Well, here's the thing, like it hasn't really been shown that this person's on our side. You know?
아니면
Unless
여기서 명줄을 놓고
you want this to be
싶은가?
the end of your life? Oh. Oh, you really said I can F you all up? Who are you one of them? You're too late. They're already...
늦은 건 아무것도 없습니다.
No one is too late,
Dante.
Dante. Oh, the way he said my name.
우리에게 필요한 건 오직
There is only one thing we need. Wait. They literally started this whole scene saying like, our time is your time now. So like as long as we live, does that reset their time? Question mark?
되돌릴 시간뿐이니까.
A little time to rewind. Oh. I'm suddenly overwhelmed by a sharp pain in my chest, as though my heart were being torn asunder. There's no damn way we're gonna be a literal clock and not have a rewind mechanic. Followed by flashes in the ribs, intestines, stomach, and lungs. What? Wait, are we like engulfed in a deluge of torment, twisting and squeezing my entire body? I let out an agonizing scream. Hey, no way. Yeah, like, is this what happens every single time we rewind? Cause like, if so, I'm gonna need y'all to not die so easily. I can't keep doing this. I wonder if it's just like the sucky side effect, or if this is like a Tatsuya situation from a regular at Magic High School, right? How he can theoretically rewind somebody, but then he's gonna get like all the pain and stuff that they felt condensed, you know, into like the 0.5 seconds. You. In my fading consciousness, the only thing I could perceive. Nar, look at this one in the back stretching like, that was a nice nap. Crazy, huh? So you knew that I was gonna get effed up, and you let yourself get stabbed anyway. Was the deceased flesh reconstructing in a bizarre manner? I see why they weren't surprised about us on the ground in pain. It was just a normal Tuesday, apparently. But I wonder, like, was it a normal Tuesday? Do they come across multiple clock people to swindle into being their leader?
앞으로도 끝내주게 고통스러울 겁니다.
You'll suffer
Dante.
aplenty from now on, Dante. And the voice of the man with red eyes. Ain't no way. Excuse me. They're really gonna come in, drop like flies, say, yeah, we didn't say we were gonna win. And it's all Gucci, cause they can come back. They can come back because of Mr. Commander Clock. Hey, yo, I didn't consent for all this pain, though. What if I don't want to suffer? Exactly. Like, hold a minute now. Congrats, you aren't gonna die, but you're gonna wish you did. It's one of those things, right? Where if you died the one time, right? You would go through the pain and then die. But now, here's a situation of, you can live. But you're gonna go through pain similar to death multiple times. Yippee! Like, excuse me? I don't know about all this. I want to retire. We apparently do not have the same degree of commander like pro tag shield to just walk it off, you know. I feel like NIKKE's commander gets stabbed on a daily in the gut, and the most he does is just go, that hurts. Sleep it off. He's spick as span, good as new. And here we are, just like, I'm gonna feel all the pain in every organ and muscle and who knows what else clock part. Like, to be fair, he had to build up that tolerance to being stabbed. I don't know. I feel like even from the first time he gets stabbed, he's pretty. That hurts. But I'm gonna keep walking. Let's see. Hold on. My water. Disgusting. My water is room temperature now. All right. Continuing with whatever the hell this is. I hear the howl of a beast somewhere. It cries ceaselessly. Is it wailing out of hunger? Or
움찔움찔거려. 일어난 걸까?
aboard Mephistopheles? They're being itchy twitchy? Did they get up? Itchy twitchy? Is that what I'm called? Is that what you call it?
드디어 정신을 차렸군. 버티지 못하고 골러갔으면
Awake at
조금
last.
실망할 뻔했어.
I would have been a tad bit disappointed if you croaked on us.
상쾌한 아침. 나는야 버스 기사.
아니?
카론.
Is that you? Fresh morning. This is Charon, the bus driver. Hey yo, so you're the one who hit Lion?
아침은 아니지만 상쾌하긴 하겠어.
It's not
기분이
morning,
어떻습니까,
but I guess it's
Dante?
refreshing. How do you feel, Dante? I'm hurt. I'm in pain. Everything's owie. Well, I
째각거리는군.
talking like a clock.
의사소통이 안 되는 건 제법
Some language
곤란한데.
barrier this is. Okay, wait, so not everybody speaks clock around here.
저는 베르길리우스라고 합니다. 이 말이 제대로
You may call me Virgilius.
뭔가 이해했다는
If you can
행동이라도
understand what I'm
취하시죠,
saying,
Dante.
give me some kind of reaction, Dante. Hello? Not the Virgil and Dante. I gave him a quick nod since he didn't seem hostile.
좋아, 듣는 것엔 문제가 없군. 일단 출발하지,
Good.
카론.
At least your hearing is functional. Let's ride, Charon. He understood clock before. Did he? Or was he just talking at us?
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
Vroom, vroom. Stop, they're adorable. There was a heavy roar and vibrations, as though they echoed from the bottom of a deep mire. It was then that I realized I was aboard a bus. A bus. I can't be sure if I've ever ridden such a vehicle in the past. Well, it seems like our memory does kind of suck.
당신이 누구였는지는 기억합니까?
Do you remember who you are? I shook my head to say no. I had been reminded that my head was now a clinking mechanism.
원래 기억을 되찾고 싶겠군.
I suppose you want your memory back.
않나?
Am I right? Hello? Do you know where it is? I nodded. I sure felt like an idiot.
매끄럽군.
Smooth as it
다들
gets.
이렇게
What's to
몸짓으로만
stop the
말하면
rest of you
안
from
되는 건가?
adopting this gesture-based communication?
어떻게 생각하지, 파우스토 씨?
Any words of yours, Miss Faust?
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
Faust will kindly turn down the offer. Hello? You were talking a lot earlier.
저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일 수 있는 상황이 그렇게 많지는
I
않을
doubt
것
we'll have
같습니다.
that much freedom over our own bodies most of the time. She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair that glistens, even without sunlight, gives off a rather mysterious air.
단테,
Dante. Dante? Come to think of it, the red-eyed man has been calling me that too.
단테는 당신의 이름이에요.
Dante is your name.
이름까지 잊으셨군요.
The amnesia must be affecting you rather severely. So, like, do I know you or not? Sure looks like it. That doesn't sound like a familiar word.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
You'll get used to it in time. Wait, you can understand me? The group that attacked me earlier, and that Virgie, or whatever he was called, seemed to hear nothing but ticking from me. Ain't no way we call him Virgie. He's so cute.
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어가
Faust can
들린답니다.
hear what you intend to speak. You really can? But how? I don't even have a real mouth.
그런 구시대적인 발상은 머리를 바꾸어서 생긴
Outdated
건가요?
ideas must be one of the side effects that came with your head replacement. Hey yo, can I get my original head back?
성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이 있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는 건
Anachronistic to think
시대착오적인
that
이야기죠.
vocal organs such as the cords or tongue are necessary to participate in conversation. Hello? A little smile? Anachronistic. Right. Never considered that.
당신의 말은 한 사람에게만 보낼 수도
You
있고
can limit the
모두에게
recipient of
전달할
your
수도
words to
있답니다.
one person, or choose to speak to everyone at once.
모두라는 말은
A
수정해야겠군요.
little clarification.
수감자들에게만
When I say
해당하는
everyone,
이야기예요.
I'm only referring to the sinners. Sinners.
당신의 뒤에 앉아 있는
The people who have taken seats behind you.
방금까지 당신을
And
대신해서
the
싸운
ones who
사람들을
fought in
말하는
your
겁니다.
steed until moments ago.
그대가 이 여정을 함께할
So thou art the final piece that completes our journey's cast. How have I yearned for this moment?
아 형씨,
Say,
머리통
pal,
어디다가 팔아놓은
where'd
거였어?
you sell your old cranium off? Hey, yo, that's what I want to know.
당신이었군요.
So it was you.
당신 덕에
Thanks for putting
박살나있던
my
척추가
spine
말끔하게
back into one
돌아왔어요.
piece.
혹시
Were you a surgeon or
중지에서
something in the
의사일이라도
nest?
했나요?
You got your spine put together in the middle of the woods? And you're gonna assume I was a possible surgeon? Was I anywhere close to you when your spine got put together?
다들 닥쳐라.
The nest.
잡음이 겹치는
Everyone
것만큼
quiet.
불쾌한 것도 없어.
Nothing is more displeasing than to hear a choir of noises.
자기 소개가 필요한 시점인가 보군.
I suppose you all owe them a brief introduction. Do I?
그럼
What am I doing here?
가벼운 인사를 나눌 시간을 주겠다.
I'll give you time to make
앞에
yourselves
앉은
known,
것부터
starting with the closest
시작.
one. Go on.
에이, 왜 이런 건 항상
Oh my
앞자리부터인지.
gosh. Gregor, you're the
앞에
closest
나서는
one.
이제 진절머리가 나는데.
Why is it always the ones in front that go first? I'm sick of taking any sort of lead now.
당신이 우리를 이끌
I heard you were gonna be our
뭐더라?
boss. Or,
관리자라고 하던데.
yeah, our manager. What's the difference? Manager?
그래. 그래서
Yep.
어떤 인물인지 굉장히
Which is
궁금했는데
why I
말이야.
was real curious to meet you. And
아, 역시 뭔가 말을 만드는 건 어려워.
forming the right sentences is tough work.
머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만
Don't know what you did with
저마다
your old
사정은
head,
있는
but
법이니까.
I guess everyone has their story.
나는 그레고르라고 한다.
I'm Gregor.
잘 부탁한다고.
We're in this
관리자
together,
양반.
manager bud. I still never signed a consent form. Like, hello? Oh, oh, oh. Hello? This sinner is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. However, an upsurge of emotion or a sudden change of environment may cause parts or the whole of his body to transform into insectile, notably akin to a carapace, resembling that of the Gregor turns into a bug. Issues? If you do not wish to be a rude manager, not that you're obligated to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expression in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. Well, that's easy. I'm an effing clock. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can still be reasoned with, and you can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it. Just lost a lot of his husbando points. No. He's holding on. He's holding on. We gotta. Hey yo, you don't turn into a bug like too much, right? We just gotta keep him from going too buggy. Like. Look at his right shoulder really close. Gregor, I'm trying really hard right now. I'm trying really hard to give you a shot right now.
그래.
We gotta keep it moving.
양반이
We gotta keep it moving before we lose all hope in Gregor.
엄청난 돈을 가져다줄 사람한테
These aren't just your bud or pal. You're talking to the person who'll make us filthy rich. Hey yo, I like the way she thinks.
그래?
Greg. Rich. What's that about?
양반보다는
Let's see.
단테.
What's better?
이름으로 부를게.
Dante.
당신도 나를 로제라고 불러.
Don't mind me if I call you by name. You can call me Rhodia? Oh, is that a casino? The unfortunate traits of being backstreets born are apparent in this sinner. She loves money, gambling, and betting. Oh, iconic traits. So it is advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressive wink or a silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior. Her mood may be down at irregular intervals. There is nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass. Heyo. She get like manic episodes?
난 당신이 우리의
I think there's a
관리자가 된대.
well,
이유가
good
있다고
reason you
믿어.
became our manager.
분명 원래는 둥지에
I'm sure.
굉장한 사람이었겠지.
You used to be a big deal
그때
back in the
버릇을
nest, right?
조금만 내비쳐도
When your old
우리한테
habits
돈이
start
주르륵
coming back,
들어올 생각을 하니?
We'll be that much closer to rolling in the dough. Okay, that's funny. She's banking on the fact that like whoever we were that we can't remember was like our big shot. She's like, my spidey senses tell me that you have that MC aura, so you must have been someone important. Surely. She does have sociability. I'll give her that.
아차, 내 정신 좀 봐.
Oh gosh.
예,
Look at me
다음은
keeping
내
on.
차례야.
Hey kid, it's your turn next.
안녕하세요.
Sinclair! Hello!
시시해. 그게 끝이야?
Boring. That's it.
싱클레어라고 해요.
Stop. He's precious. Even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this sinner seems to get particularly startled or frown when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning that he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as split innards at first. Yeah, no, they called that mild. Hey, yo. What the hell is not, what is not considered mild? As there may be those with violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with this sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. This is a hopeful sign that he has the potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the right stimuli. Ain't no way! Ain't no way, Sinclair! It's like, you know, he's a little squirmy right now. He's not used to like the innards, but like, we can sense he's a little killer in there. We just gotta raise him properly. What the hell is this? This boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company of his own accord? Just like me.
더 해야 할 말이 있나요?
Is there
회사는
anything else I need to say?
처음이라.
I've never worked for a company before. It's like we're reading a company's notes on prospective employees. No, yeah, they're straight up like manager notes on our crew.
뭐 앞으로 남은 날은
Well,
많을 테니까.
You'll learn the ropes in the coming days.
그럼 거기 괴짜 친구가 다음 타자
You
하자.
look like a killer. Get in the car. Oh Is this the kind of world we live in? Hello? Okay then, how about you next, nerdy pal?
이상이라 하오.
Hello, Yi-sang. Who does he remind me of? But two little hairs sticking out at the top of his head. Oh. Is it that one demon from Blue Exorcist? I think, yeah. I was like, I'm imagining this face with like two hairs sticking out at the top, and he looks familiar. What was it, the Earth one? I was thinking Omori. I haven't played that. Formerly the youngest chief researcher at the Redacted Wing, this center possesses higher intelligence compared to most others. We estimate that everyday conversations with this center will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening process. Avoiding communication altogether will pose a risk on its own, however. If the center remains silent for a long time, that means he is currently processing a line of deliberate thought. We recommend waiting patiently for him. I wonder how important it is for me to keep track of like the approaching them dialogue. Like, am I gonna have to like check on them randomly on the list? A Maimon. That does sound familiar. That's it?
이상이요.
He's like straight to the point. Short and sweet. No smoke or mirrors. I waited for him to reveal that he was pulling a prank or something. But he just stared vacantly into the window, disinterested.
답답하네요.
I can't believe you people.
사회생활의 첫걸음은 인사잖아요.
Aren't proper introductions the first step to being a member of society?
저를 이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Hello, Ishmael. I like your hair. Fierce. You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of your sinners, but do not worry. This sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaint. She is likely to make reasonable judgments, so it is a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you're seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget, this sinner has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water. Her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it will be a difficult task to regain her trust. Also, has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water. Hello?
당신 덕택에 동강난 몸이 돌아왔다고 들었어요. 앞으로도 잘 부탁해요.
I heard you glued our bodies back together from pieces. I look forward to working with you. She gave a polite bow before returning to her seat. Although she emphasized sociality, she didn't feel like the most amicable sort.
미안하게 됐네. 나는 사회생활하고
Hello, Heathcliff. I like your bat. Sorry to disappoint, because I don't care too much for fitting in.
히스클리프, 멋대로
Name's
부수고
Heathcliff.
깨부수는 일은
Used to be a
전문으로 하고 다녔지.
professional wrecker for property and people alike. Revenge. This sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for logic to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. His brashness may cause headaches or physical injury, leading to a headache. Oh. In the process of forming a relationship, please do note that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resources Department. Oh, we have HR, that's nice. Once you realize that he is the type that tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him. So, like, can I go to HR and ask for, like, a transfer? Like, is that a possibility? Why am I here? I don't know if I can keep doing that rewind thing. It looks like it kind of hurts. Hello, HR. Heathcliff is beating my skull in. Technically, I'm a clock. So he would be beating my clock in.
누가 시켜서가 아니라 거슬리는 것들에게 하고 다니긴 했지.
Not under anyone's orders, mind you. I only did it to boogers that got on my nerves. Fair? Question mark?
당신도 조심하라고.
I forgot HR existed in Limbus. Hello. That tells me that they don't do crap diddly. So you'd better watch it.
나는 윗사람이라고 거들먹거리는 사람한테
I'm deathly allergic to cocky gaffers who think they can boss me around. I don't think I've done anything to give that impression yet. I haven't done anything. I just got here.
드디어 이 몸의 차례인가?
Don Quixote? Hello? Sueño imposible. Hello, you bright sunshine of a character, you. Okay, I recognize that one. LOL. It's my turn to speak. There is no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion if we were to measure it. An avid aficionada of all things Fixer, she adorns herself with a variety of Fixer-related merchandise. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another, so there is no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. She is deeply immersed in the role of a righteous Fixer, hence the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Has such a thing ever existed, really? Why, yes. It's advised to play along with her for a smooth mission. LOL. I love it. Just play along. Just don't question it too much. Is that a windmill behind her? Well, that's a Ferris wheel. Not gonna lie, I've been thought Don is a guy for a whole year. I mean, I can see the female features. But not gonna lie, I do like how gender some of these characters are. How they can kind of fit into both, you know?
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려갈 해결사지.
I'm a fixer who shall sprint for the dream side by side. A pleasure to have thee. Sprint for the dream. I like their uniform drip. I like how they said, yeah, no, the decorations don't really do anything for battle. Well, it's fine if she just keeps them. A fixer? That feels like a term I used to know. I think there's a lot of things we used to know.
해결사 말인가? 내가
Yes,
대답해줄 수
thou
있네.
wish to know what it is.
수많은
I can
자들이
answer thy question. Fixers are protectors of the city.
아, 도시에 대해서도 제대로
Chance,
기억하지 못하겠군.
thou mayest
도시는
struggle to remember the city. Tis,
나는 가벼운 인사를 나누라고 했던 것 같아.
I believe I said this was for brief introduction. Well, she was giving us information that seemed kind of important.
두 번 말하게 하지
Don't
않았으면
make me say it
좋겠어.
twice.
다음.
Next.
폭루라고 한답니다.
Oh,
잘해보자고요.
hello. Honglu. I hope we can get along well. Ooh. Ooh. Number 6. A sinner who had lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. Our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life. But occasionally, he may make ignorant and unsavory questions in regards to the food cooked by a certain other sinner, or other aspects of the low lives, the lowly culture. Oh. You have an ex-rich boy? This can cause significant irritation for the other sinners. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries, so it is ill-advised to let them get physical over it. Oh, he's just ignorant. Okay, I don't recognize this one. A reference to the great Chinese novel, Dream of the Red Chamber. The tale is about a sentient jade stone left out from heaven who begs a Taoist priest and Buddhist monk to let it explore the mortal world with him. I can see the theming now. Okay.
우와, 당신 그 머리
Wow.
근사한데요?
And look at you.
요새
Isn't
유행하는
that a
모델인가 보죠?
fascinating head there? A popular model these days, I suppose. No, this isn't that kind of.
제 취향은
Please don't touch my clock.
아니지만
It's not of my interest, though.
저건 무슨 말싸가지야?
The hell's wrong with your attitude? What do you mean? I recognize most of the character names that have come up. Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. Sounds like we're gonna have to do a Dante's Inferno book club. Possibly, but I feel like so like all of the sinners, from what I can see, are all characters across different like novels and stuff, and it's a pretty wide variety of the types of novels that they're from. And the fact that our name is Dante, possibly Dante's Inferno reference. Not gonna lie, I like it a lot. I like the Dante's Inferno is the manager of all of these sinners. You know? Like what layers of hell are we gonna be exploring? I assume the word Limbus is a subtle reference to Limbo, the first circle of hell. Ooh. Ooh. Possibly. Ooh. Stop. I feel like I'm used to fairy tale mythology references and stuff. But if this one's gonna be like exploring more stories across like regular like literature, that's also really fun. Not gonna lie. The Limbus. Ain't no way. If that's literally what this is. Oh, that's funny. I don't remember if I read this. Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. But when he realized the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat back down.
요슈.
Oh. Hello. I like your sword. As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as the executive manager. But with some creeds, you'll have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. You'll have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads is an uncultured act and a step backward for art. Caution. This sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you. Hello? Hello? In Hell's Screen, we get the story of an artist whose only love aside art is his daughter. Something might have happened to her, but there is no definite answer. Then, the Lord of Horikawa wishes for this painter to do a depiction of hell, and he does. But his art comes with a price. From the mistreatment of his apprentices to extreme circumstances to someone's death. Is it a story solely based on artistic obsession, or is it something more? Most likely something more. Well, that explains the art and battle stuff. Yeah, no, I definitely wanna look up all these names as a quick summary refresher on their source origins, since it definitely seems as though their sources are tying directly into the game lore. New rabbit hole unlocked. You know?
요르슈크.
Nice to meet ya. At what point was I supposed to laugh? What do you do when a little battle junkie artist kind of smirks at you?
메르소, 그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
Hello? You look familiar too. Please refer to me as such. Oh. Soleo wants clear and concise commands, requiring no judgment on his part. Hey, yo, you're shorter than the other one. Hello? The Stranger by Albert Camus. 1942 novella. The first of Camus's novels to be published, the story follows Meursault, an indifferent settler in French Algeria, who weeks after his mother's funeral, there was an unnamed Arab man. Oh. Okay. Okay. You're pretty polite. I don't know. I feel like we gotta be careful with that one.
특별한 것이 아닙니다. 그저
This
보통의
isn't
태도입니다.
anything special. I'm simply behaving normally. No, yeah, I think we gotta watch this one. I'm almost touched. Mercy.
네,
It felt as if something were gravely amiss with him, but I can't seem to pin it down exactly. He's effing crazy. That's what your spidey sense is telling you. He's like normal until he's not. Like he's fine and dandy, and then he's gonna knock someone's lights out on the street. Be like, "What'd you do that for?" Oh, he looked at me funny. Like. Hello. I liked your design. My Project Moon character would never be crazy. I don't know anything about Project Moon. Is that a thing? Do they like those types? The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting.
저는
I felt almost compelled to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion of her hand.
관리자님이 먼저 자세를
Please,
굽히려다니.
I would never
당치도
make
않습니다.
my manager grovel before me. What's going on? Why does she give the vibes of I want to bow to her?
본인은 오티스라고 합니다.
My name is
이전에 실례했던 부분을 사과드리고 싶습니다.
Is it Otis or Otis? I would like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. This sinner could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has a meddlesome tendency, so it is recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She is an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Notice, unlike the other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of this sinner is not permitted. Warning, keep an eye on this sinner and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purposes other than completing our company's mission. So is that like she'll do whatever for the sake of the mission? Like everything she does will always be whether or not this will benefit the mission, whatever the hell that mission is. Is a pseudonym used by Odysseus in Homer's The Odyssey. Oh, when he was about the blind Cyclops. By claiming his name was Audis, Greek for nobody or no one, Odysseus tricked Polyphemus into thinking he was being attacked by no one, allowing him to escape. This concept is sometimes used in books to evoke themes of deception and anonymity and the nature of identity. Accessing records pertaining to the past of the sinner is not permitted. Are you gonna be a problem? Is everyone on this damn bus a potential problem? Welcome to the job manager. Trust no one. Anyway, these are your employees. Literally. Like, wait a minute. Who am I in charge of managing? I think all of them are gonna be problems. I think so. Rudeness.
이거
Hey, what is this face change?
마음마저 이렇게 넓으실 줄이야.
Oh, please. Your generosity is a humbling sight. Hey, yo, why you look like that? Why does your face look like that? Also, Faust refers to a legendary figure who made a deal with the devil, exchanging his soul for knowledge and power. Is often used to describe someone who makes a similarly risky deal, sacrificing their morals or values for personal gain. Yeah, no, that sounds like you can't even trust the pretty one.
역시
I knew
처음부터
at
저희를
first
이끄실
glance
분이라는 걸
that you
한눈에
have what it
알아봤습니다.
takes to lead us. Bargain. Huh? It did sound familiar. Huh? Sorry?
인간의 대부분은 서로가 맞붙어
While most
소음과
humans
마찰을
cause
이끌어내지만
noise and friction as a result of confrontation,
그중 소수는
some
맞붙는
are
것으로
able to
서로에게 이득이 되는 경우가 있다고 합니다.
mutual benefit from coming head to head.
검을 날카롭게 벼르기 위해선
I don't have
그만큼
one.
강한 숫돌이 필요한 것처럼
It could be compared to the relationship between a blade and a whetstone.
누구보다 관리자님을 위해
I vow to
헌신하겠습니다.
serve you with my unrivaled
써주시길.
devotion, Executive Manager. My blade is yours to wield. I like the way you say that right after I just read your little character file. That gave me a warning on you will only use your intellect and whatnot for the sake of the mission. in case it isn't mentioned, Mephistopheles is the demon Faust bargained with. Bargained with the bus. That's reassuring. Thanks. I like how Dante can see, you know, maybe not see because, you know, lack of eyeballs and all that, can sense that the vibes are off. But with no like memories or really any knowledge about the people around him to back up the bad vibes. He's just kind of like, yeah, okay, whatever you say. Should I be concerned? Like, I gave her an approving nod, even though I still don't get what she meant by her rudeness. I called you a clock earlier when you were dying. And I believe she was also the one who pointed out that you were twitching on the ground.
아까 숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니
I'm
잘도
amazed
그런
at
말을 상대
how
밖으로 꺼낼
you
수
can
있네요.
sing such bold-faced high praise not too long after calling them a miserably okay, that was them. I was wondering if I remembered that correctly. That was indeed them. I think I see now.
제가 마지막이네요.
It seems
Faust입니다.
I am the last. Faust is the name. While Purges, recognize that name. The sinner who developed the engine of Mephistopheles, the bus operated by Limbus Company. She claims that there is no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing, but as seen with how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance, there is no hope of her parting with it, ever. We recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Even though she has an unparalleled genius, we can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find out? She's cute. I shall choose to ignore the very concerning name. They all have very concerning names. If we're being for real. Her library? Oh? The eve of May Day, on which witches are held to ride to an appointed rendezvous? Well, Purges Night. Oh, okay. That's the one that I know. Previous game was Library of... Leave me alone. Leave me alone with how I say library.
당신의 인생 중 한 번 만날까 말까한 천재죠.
A genius with whom you're lucky to cross paths even once in your life. Oh, okay.
납득하지 못한 듯한 반응이군요.
Sounds like you aren't
Dante.
convinced, Dante.
괜찮습니다.
Well, it's fine.
경험을 통해 차차
You'll come
이해할
to
수
learn,
있을 거예요.
all in due time. Hello.
Oh, I see the know-it-all attitude starting to peek through.
Learn what?
파우스트가 진귀한
That
천재였다는
Faust
사실을
is
말해요.
indeed a brilliant mind. Okay, I thought I was tripping on whether or not you were talking in the third person earlier. But that seems to be a thing for real, bro.
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다 하여
When a proverbial
사실이
tree
진실이 되는
falls,
일은
the
없으니까요.
fact of its sound cannot become true when the outside observer fails to recognize it. All right, ma'am. Okay,
소개는 여기까지.
that's enough greetings.
단테, 당신의 직무를 알려드리죠.
I really like the way they say Dante. Let me explain your new occupation. Oh my gosh, thank you. You mean as the manager?
관리자를 말하는 거냐고 묻고 있어요.
They're asking if the job you're about to explain is that of a manager. Oh, she's my translator. Come to think of it, that red-eyed man couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners. Oh, that's true. They all seem to be actually talking.
맞습니다. 관리자 단테.
That's correct.
당신은
Executive
지금
manager.
소개받은 이 12의 수감자와 함께
You'll embark on a trip
지옥을
to the
기행하게 될
Inferno. There it is! With the 12 sinners who've just introduced themselves. The Inferno? Why should I go to hell? Why am I here?
자신이 지옥으로
They're
가야 하는
asking
이유를 묻네.
why they need to travel to the Inferno. What's in your name?
지옥의 끝에
How about this?
보물이 기다리고
Treasure
있으니까.
awaits at the end of the road.
그렇게 말하면
Would that
되겠습니까?
suffice? No. I don't. You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something?
아예 알아듣질
You had the
못하는군요.
misfortune of being named Dante? Well, see, here's the crazy thing. They just kind of started calling me Dante. Who's to say that's actually my name? I have amnesia. I can't correct them. They can't seem to get you at all.
이해를 요구한 건 아닙니다.
I did
단테.
not ask for your understanding,
의사를 물은
Dante.
것도 아니죠.
Nor was this a question of your willingness. Oh. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're really gonna address all of my all of my whining right now and being like, look, we didn't ask you for your damn opinion and whether or not you wanted to be here. You're doing this now.
기억과 머리를 되찾고
You'll
싶다면
have to listen to me
제 말을
if you want to
들어야
reclaim
할
your
겁니다.
memories and original head. Dante's guide in hell. Well, he does kind of seem like my guide, all right. I don't want to be here. As he drags me by my clock. I mean, I do want them back, but
미적거리네요.
they're hesitant.
파우스트 씨,
Miss
단테가
Faust,
계속해서
what will we do
거부하면
if Dante
우린
keeps
어떻게
on
되는
refusing
거지?
to cooperate?
거부할 거란
This is
예상은
not a scenario we
없었잖아.
anticipated. What do you mean? Are you used to just dragging managers onto your bus and just being willing?
무슨 말씀을?
Preposterous.
파우스트는 모든 것을
Faust
예상한답니다.
anticipates every possibility.
단테, 모든
단테?
임무를 마치고 나면
Once you've completed all your missions,
당신은 성위를 새길 수
you'll be
있을
able
거예요.
to engrave the aspect. Now, what the heck does that mean?
제가 보증하죠.
I can promise you that. What does that mean? Aspect. A word that strikes my mind intensely. Even though my memories are gone, my underlying instincts are responding strongly to it. What if my instincts are trying to tell me to run the hell away? But because I can't remember what the instincts are, I'm just like, maybe it's telling me that I need to dig deeper. Like, no! No! Your trauma's trying to tell you something! Led by intuition, I make a choice.
보이죠? 고개를 끄덕이잖아요.
See there? They're nodding.
좋아.
Good.
계속 가면
Then
되겠어.
we can continue.
그런데 카론,
By the way,
아까부터 왜
why
출발을 안
isn't the
하고
bus
있지?
moving? Were you
저랑
dozing off? Was she? Was she?
버스 기사는 졸음 쉼터에서만 졸아.
A bus driver only snoozes at rest spots. Well, why isn't the bus moving?
메피 앞에
Weirdos
이상한 놈들이
were hanging
사성이고
around
있었어.
in front of Mephi. Weirdos?
카론 말했잖아. 버스에 무슨
I
일이
told
생기면
you.
곧바로 알려야 한다니까.
Is it Charon? Or is it Charon? Like chariot? If anything happens with the bus, you've gotta let me know right away. Mephi? What's that?
메피스토펠레스. 이 버스의 이름이자
Mephistopheles.
버스를 구동하는
The name of
엔진의
this
이름.
bus and the engine that runs it.
그리고
And
파우스트의
Faust's
심혈을 기울인
magnum
역작이죠.
opus cordis.
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는
An
나룻배가
ideal
아닐 수
ferry
없지.
boat to bear us across the Inferno. Why? Why? We're gonna opt to keep our clock head because of our fun new memories, aren't we? Can I not? Feels like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm automatically intrigued by what my head could have looked like. It's very Goblin Slayer, you know? How you spend like that whole like first arc just being like, okay, but like, can I see under the helmet? Can I see a peek under the helmet? Pretty please. Like, I want to know what my head looked like when it wasn't the clock.
그렇게 생각하지 않습니까, 단테?
Wouldn't you agree, Dante? I wasn't sure what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the window instead of giving him a reply.
보아하니 뒷골목에 기거하는 익숙한
Looks like they're just
쥐새끼들이군.
another pack of dirty rats living in the back streets.
마침 잘 됐습니다,
This
단테.
is just the right time.
지휘를
Dante.
연습하기는 더할 나위
They should
없는
make perfect
조건이군요.
targets for practicing your command. And if it follows Goblin Slayer, Dante is handsome AF. I see. I see you are following the brainwave.
단테, 처음
I
전투에서는
skipped over many
생략한 부분이
details during our
많았어요.
first battle. Yeah, and then you just kick the bucket.
제대로 설명할 시간이
We were short on
없었습니다.
time after all.
하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가 이뤄지면 우리는 항상
However,
도륙할 거고
we'll be slaughtered frequently if no improvements are made to your strategy. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Cause if y'all are getting slaughtered, that means I'm gonna get owies to rewind you.
당신은 우리를 살리기 위해
And in
의미
turn,
없는 고통을 느껴야
You'll have to endure senseless pain over and over again to revive us. Okay, yep. Pain? Revive? You mean what happened earlier was
네, 당신이
we were
시계를
brought back to life
돌려주었기에
because you turned
우리는
back
살아나는
the clock.
거랍니다.
당장 필요한
I don't
설명은
believe that
아닌
much is
듯합니다.
necessary, Miss
파우스트 씨.
Faust.
자잘한 담소는
Save the chatter for
나중에.
later. Sinners
너희들
off the bus.
전원 하차.
I don't wanna. Nobody effing leave this bus. I
until you're no longer squishy. I don't care what it takes. If we gotta do our tutorials on the bus, if you gotta get new gear, you all aren't going off this damn bus. Until you're not one-hit KO'd in a battle.
전투에 대한 설명을 이어가죠.
If I was Dante, I'd crash out immediately. Imagine losing your memories and your head, and also your voice. And now you're acting like a McGee's supervisor guiding 12 rather incompetent fools. Damn. Yeesh, incompetent fools. No one leaves until you're as strong as her NIKKE's? That's effing right. Until y'all can go toe to toe with my effing NIKKE's. You're not leaving this damn bus. You either get your ass kicked on the bus or maybe get your ass kicked off the bus. Well, maybe if it's on the bus, it's a simulation. Allow me to elaborate on combat. Panic? Overwhelmed? Oh my god, look chat, it's me!
I found myself. Panicked and overwhelmed.
I need a Rappi. I feel like Rappi would explain this better than Faust.
금방 다녀올게.
Hope these guys have a funny clockhead guy waiting at home. Oh my gosh, you did so good. Good job, team. No more ouchie pain.
보이는군요, 단테.
You're looking much more useful than before, Dante. Excuse me? They all got away save for one though. Didn't we go after them?
놓친 적을 걱정하네요.
They're worried over the foes we lost.
걱정할 건 없습니다. 마침
No
가야
need
할
for
길이
concern.
있으니.
That's the direction
Charon.
we were heading anyway. Charon.
발판을 꽂고
Metal
신나는
touches
기분으로
metal.
달릴게.
Up for an exciting ride. Metal touches metal. I really like our bus driver. He's so cute. Dante, do your dailies, Dante. Gosh dang it. I would feel bad if it wasn't for the fact that, like, you know, I would get the ouchies if any of my people died.
뭐죠?
What is it?
저는
I joined this
정체되지
company
않고 나아갈
because
수
I was
있다는
told
말에 여기에
that I'll
합류한
be
거예요.
able to advance my career without slowing down. Okay? What do you want? You just got your behind kicked by Lion.
그런데 지금은
But right now,
쥐새끼도
it's
아니고
nothing but
계속 의미
meaningless
없는
violence.
폭력만.
Like we're rats or something. That's called getting good. It's called leveling up. It's called getting some EXP. You gotta do what you gotta do.
의미가 없진 않소.
I object to this meaningless fight. Meaningless. Oh my god. Meaninglessness. Sheesh. Those were evil doers who attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀
Please,
해봐요.
just be quiet for a moment.
아무튼
Anyway,
이런 용역 폭력단 같은
all we're gonna
행동만
do
명령할
is
거라면
beat up people under orders,
다른 일을 하는
like
것도
hired
고민해봐야 할
thugs.
것 같아요.
I'll have to consider changing jobs sooner or later.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안 읽으셨나요?
Haven't you read your contract? Oh no. What the contract say? You're in it until death?
퇴사는 허용될 수 없답니다.
Resignation is not permitted.
계약하면서 말한
Do
이야기가
you think
거짓말이라도
contract
그
has
계약에
any
해력이 있을
sway
거라
if
생각하는
it's
건가요?
based on lies? I mean, if you signed it,
Even if it's a whole bunch of lies. You done signed the lies.
당연히 효력이 있죠.
Of course it does.
애초에 거짓말은 없었으니까.
There were no lies on it.
네?
설마 제가
You
메피스토펠레스를
didn't think
그저 운송만 하는
Mephistopheles
버스로
was built
만들었을 것
to
같았나요?
be a mere means of transportation, did you? What do you mean?
메피는 항상 배고프다.
Mephi is always
울어.
hungry. It keeps crying. Eh? The bus gets hungry? Eh?
엔진이 연료를 섭취할
When
때
the
생기는
engine
부산물.
ingests fuel, it yields a byproduct.
여러분은 그걸 통해 강해질 수 있어요.
Using that, you can grow more powerful. What's the fuel? The bodies we're fighting?
이상 씨는 잘 알고 계시겠죠?
I'm sure
거울 속에서
Yisheng knows
모든
this well.
가능성을 끄집어낸다면
When all possibilities are drawn from the mirror,
성장 또한 제약이 없어.
there is no limit to one's growth. Hey yo, what does this bus be nomming on? Does it like clocks?
거울 속에 나는 나인가 아니면 또 다른
Is the
누구인가?
self in the mirror my reflection? Or another being entirely? Hey yo, you should talk to Cinderella. I think she spent a lot of time having this very discussion. Possibilities? You draw what exactly? Hey yo, what does this bus eat? Is it vegetarian? Oh, this looks like a gacha screen. One of Mephistopheles' various functions is extraction. You can collect various entities in E.G.O from here. Select the extract button. I love being able to identify a gacha screen, no matter the game. Extract? Oh, what? Ooh. Wait, is this the bus? Are we taking something out of the bus's innards? What's going? How do? Oh wait. Oh. Whoa! What's that?
누구보다 신속하게
What the heck?
그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Association South Section 3? What is this? Is this like lads? Do we collect memories or something? You have acquired a new identity. Collecting new identities in E.G.O will be contributive to improving our combat performance. Identities and E.G.O. Now, let us return to battle. The drive window. Oh my gosh, look, it's Faust. Inferno. Is this supposed to be a bus ticket?
최선이겠죠?
그렇군요. 이런 걸 의미했던
Police, get
건가요?
on the ground? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. I just got here. I said I can't back out of the contract. This is what that was about?
너무 마음이 급할 필요는 없어요, 이스마엘.
There's no need to get
버스가
impatient.
향하면 자연히
As the bus goes onward, you'll naturally
시정잡배 같은 일보다
take on
중요한 걸
more
맡게 될
important
거야.
tasks than beating the life out of random crooks.
목표에 도달하는
I know you're eager to achieve your
마음을
goals,
재촉하고
but do try to have
있겠지만
patience.
참아보라고.
거울 세계에 있는 우리들의 모든 가능성 중 하나를 끄집어내는 거니까.
Since this
기억이
works
조금
by
더 쉬워졌을
whisking
거예요.
out one of our limitless possibilities from the mirrored world, it'll have overridden a part of our memories. Oh.
곧 익숙해질 거예요.
You'll get used to it in no time.
뭐야? 그거 좀 위험해 보이는데?
Oh, hang on. That sounds a bit dangerous, don't it? Just a bit. So you can kind of yoink an identity from the mirror multiverse. But if it goes and like overwrites some of your memories, I feel like that would be a potential problem.
이러다가 내가 아니게 되는 거 아니야?
What if I'm no longer my old self by the end? Yeah, exactly that. I can see why ego would be a potential concern. Is Italian for dark forest? Oh, that's crazy. Look at that. We're in a forest.
여러분은 테세우스의 배가 아니에요.
Don't mistake yourselves for the ship of Theseus. That does low-key sound pretty much like the problem, though. E.G.O is separate, I think. Oh, I'm sure it is. Because it's like, it's written like it's an acronym with like the dots in it. But like the general like first thoughts of identity and ego. Sounds like a problem.
인격과 기억을
While
빌리기는
it's true
하겠지만
that you borrow the
주도권을
identities
두고
and
살게
memories,
되지는 않아요.
the system is designed to ensure that you don't lose control over your own existence.
거울에 비치우는 나는 사뭇 다를 수 있으나
Different though your reflection may be,
거울 밖을
it is
벗어나면
bound to
거울
vanish
속의 형체 또한
once you
잃게.
walk away from the mirror. Oh. I really like the way that's worded. I really like the way that's worded. Different though your reflection may be, it's bound to vanish once you walk away from the mirror.
저희가 어떻게 성장할지는 단테 씨에게 달렸어요.
How our capability grows ultimately depends on you, Manager Dante.
거울 세계의 다양한 가능성을 가장 효과적인
It
타이밍에
is up to you
씌우는
to
일을
place
하실
the
테니.
most effective figment of possibility on us at the right times. Oh, that sounds stressful.
메타몰프시스를 말하는 건가?
I believe that's what you call a metamorphosis.
네, 일종의 탈퇴이자
Yes, I
변신이라 할
suppose
수
you could
있죠.
say that it's a form of transformation.
어머? 그런 어려운 단어는 어디서
Golly, where'd
알았대?
you learn big words like that?
주워들었다.
I picked it up.
이 사람 저 사람
My
많이
prior
만나봐야 하는
profession
일을 했었다.
required meeting people with various occupations.
변신이라.
Oh? Can't just throw out a random big word like that. Hold on. Is the German word for metamorphosis or transformation. It is most famously known as the title of the Franz Kafka novella The Metamorphosis, which follows Gregor Samsa's bizarre and unsettling transformation into an insect. The story explores themes of alienation, identity, and the human condition through Gregor's perspective. Oh no. Oh, so we're poking his trauma. We said a trigger word. Is that why HSR Kafka has the whole spider motif going on? I thought she just did that to be cool. That's crazy.
담소는 끝났나?
Done chatting. Greg's shoulder cockroach is named Pablo. Of course the effing cockroach has a name. I dislike that. I was trying to ignore Pablo's existence. What do you mean he has a name? He's gonna be the only one to survive this trip.
일단 길부터 뚫자고.
Let's make the way first.
지겨울 정도로
You'll spend more time together than you'd ever ask for. So keep that convo for later. Ooh. The community dubbed the roach Pablo. We have no official name.
해보겠습니다.
Surely they don't actually need a manager, right? Like they've made it this far without a manager. I think they would be fine. My brain hurt. Me click auto now. Yep.
하지만 베르, 메피가 달리기만 했어도 길은 뚫렸을 거야.
Road's clear, but Verge, Mephi could have run them over just fine. Hey yo, why didn't you do that then? Huh? What did I fight for then? I think I like Dante. I like the way the clock man thinks. Sensing a rattling agitation in my gestures, Virgilius stepped in.
진정하시죠, 단테.
Calm yourself, Dante.
걸음마도 떼지 못한 아이에게
It's not right to ask a toddler to
시킬 수
run
없지 않겠습니까?
when it has yet to take its first steps. Okay, well, I'm not asking the toddler to run. I'm asking the toddler to drive. Because it can.
걸어볼 기회가 있다면
You'll need every
직접
opportunity
걷고
to try
나서
and walk
달리셔야죠.
before you've made to run. But I don't understand. You're the toddler, I think. Oh, obviously, if I'm a toddler, I shouldn't be thinking this hard. I need an adult.
그리고 단테,
Dante,
당신은 관리자.
as the manager,
저들의
it's
관리를
your
하는
job to manage
업무입니다.
your staff.
나는
And I
길잡이.
am the guide.
어디를
I
가고
decide where we
어떻게
go
개척할지는
and how we arrive there.
내가 판단합니다.
Okay, Mr. Guide. Can we come to a mutual? I don't know. Can you not guide us into like possible battlefields that would lead to possible deaths? That would give me the rewind ouchies.
알겠습니까?
Do you get it?
토달지 말라고.
Don't argue with me. Hey yo, sir. Sir. I'm just asking questions. You can't even understand me. You just hear tick tick tick. So like you don't even know if I'm complaining. This isn't fair. Also, it's also not fair that he has such a like good voice. Cause I do be weak. I do be weak to good voices. You know. So like you saying like don't argue with me in like that tone of voice. It's just like, oh my gosh, okay, I'll shut up. I'm sorry. I'll go tick tick in a corner. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me? Clock bro really is just like me for real.
째깍거리긴 하는데.
Faust over here, hearing every word I'm saying.
파우스트 씨.
For a man with a clock for a head, he seems pretty relatable. Truly. There's not much you aren't weak to. It's true. It's true. I did start stream saying that I'm a weak person. I heard ticking. So what did they say, Miss Faust? Miss Faust, are you gonna snitch?
별말 없었습니다.
Nothing much. All right, you got some brownie points with that one.
긍정을 성대하기도 하는군.
Some verbose
앞으론
agreement that was.
끄덕여도 좋습니다.
The nod should be enough to let me know that you approve, Dante.
그럼 메피 출발하자.
Now, Miffy, off we go. Woohoo. Yahoo.
카론, 기분이 어때?
How are you feeling?
매우 신나.
Dream?
날아갈 것
Excitement.
같습니다, 카론.
About to walk on air.
좋아.
Hey, yo, what's up with our bus driver? So, where are we going?
베르길리우스, 그가 목적지를 묻습니다.
They'd like to know the destination.
말했던 것 같습니다.
I believe I told you that already. But just where are we going? Don't let up! With a sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward. Oh?
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
지역으로 출발하지.
Destination Inferno. Hey yo. Ooh. 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 Music? Cutscene? Go from the tree's hand. A regretter's friend. The forbidden fruit. Hey yo. Hey. Whoa. Whoa. You became the me who you despised. Hey yo, I get a whole anime opening. We swallowed the time, rewind. Hey yo! Hey, this is kind of boppy! Each loop we die through? Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. They always give the most like finger jammy music to the most effed up plots. Like, if there's anything anime has taught me, like for real, all of the most groovy songs, those are the most effed up anime. Oh, is that screaming? Hey yo, they're screaming and laughing. What the heck? Also, why was everybody's faces getting crossed out? Hey, yo, I have questions.